Hey, it's your host Krystina and sparking up with VANSNWEED. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that post notification button. Today we got Greg outside with us.
What's up with it?
How are you doing?
Pretty good in yourself?
Good. Glad to have you here.
Appreciate
It's a
it.
beautiful day. I know. So, well, let's start from the beginning. I like to get to know you outside, Greg, outside of G Nana, and you making pudding and stuff like that. So where are you from? Where did you grow up? And just start there.
Where I'm from, I'm originally from Richmond.
Okay.
And,
Period. Shout out.
So I grew up in Antioch. Though I got expelled from Deanza.
Oh.
Then my mom, she moved out to Antioch.
Gotcha.
And that's pretty much how it all came about.
Okay, got you.
So.
Dang, what happened there? You said Deanza?
Yeah, I went to DA. Basically, I brought a pocket knife to school.
Gotcha.
And
I'm nosy.
yeah, somebody flipped it open and they handed me back the knife. Then they ran.
Gotcha.
But this is behind the Columbine shooting when it started happening. So you had a weapon.
Yeah, it was a
They
wrap.
was gonna expel you. So
Facts. Okay.
I went to continuation school and I was down there with the real gangsters and stuff. And I was like, oh, this ain't my life. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. I was just wanted to ask you too. How was your childhood like? Just growing up in Richmond, stuff like that, and kind of, yeah.
I mean, predominantly me growing up in Richmond, it was more so for me. It was cool. I learned a lot. One of my best friends was B. I call him Diddy out here, but he showed me a lot. But then my childhood really started in Antioch. Really,
got
like
you.
I said, when I was a teen, that's when I started learning the ropes of how to wiggle around and do a lot of stuff the habits I still have today.
Right. I know it's hot out there too.
Yeah.
The weather is crazy.
Shirt off every day.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
but yeah, even back then, just it was tough. We used to fight with the Pittsburgh people, just being from the Bay Area. But as we got older, it was like the funk just died. It was just more so we all became cool.
Yeah,
It was all
exactly.
Like, it ain't real beef. It was just high school.
It's
just
usually
beef,
always like that too.
So,
Gotcha. Yep,
right,
childish.
that's all it was. Nothing too serious.
Okay. Well, so let the people know you do make pudding, banana pudding. So good in the Bay Area. And I don't eat a lot of banana pudding. So when I had yours, top tier, like it was
Appreciate
really good. Make sure you cop some for real.
G-Nana_pudding on Instagram.
Perfect. Thank you. Follow him, please. Get you some. So how did you get that name? Did you create it, or is it something that was in the family, or how did you get that name?
So pretty much, a lot of people be like, "Oh, that's your grandma name or recipe," but it's not. So my son name is Gianni.
Oh, okay.
So I call him G. When he was little, I was like, "G, give me the banana." He was like, "Nana."
Oh,
so
dope.
I was like, I could just call it G Nana pudding.
Yeah.
So it just came together. It was real catchy. I've been making it for like 12 years, but the name came about when I had him. So
got you.
after
That's
it came
dope.
about, it just COVID hit. I started selling it at the lake, and it was just picked off from there.
Got you. Yeah, that's dope.
I'm telling you, like, y'all, like, I'm a banana pudding connoisseur, man. Like, this banana pudding like no other.
Man.
I really want to know, like, how did you perfect that? Was it always like this?
No.
Please get into it.
All right. So pretty much
Yeah, it's okay.
going to the lake. Going to the lake the first time when COVID hit. I seen people just not eating the whole pudding. So it was all like it'll still be pudding, but they really had no incentive to finish the pudding. So it came about. I started putting the cookies at the bottom. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna give them something to go to the bottom there.
Yep, to look
Then
for it.
I started layering it really well. Then one day I was trying to actually make a peach cobbler, and that's really how the crumble came about.
Oh,
I can't tell you what's in the
okay.
crumble, but
No,
yeah, the
that's
top
the
part,
secret.
That's how it came about. Then I let it just sit, and it was just all like. I gave it to somebody else like, hey, I think that you really should sell this, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll see how it go. Then after that, it just picked off, and people were like, bruh, nah, I really fuck with your shit. I'm all like, y'all lying? They was like, nah, bruh, like, your shit really fire. And
Yes,
I'm all like,
it
all right,
is.
appreciate
It's
it. So,
good.
and you know, I went to restaurants and stores after that, and it was like the same thing. Like, bro, like, you make this? They all thought like my mom made it, or I had a female make it.
No, that's
like,
all
nah,
you.
It just came about when I was bored one day. So,
Wow.
So yeah.
Yes, they can. Men can
So-
bake. I was wondering that too. Did you ever do like any other desserts before? You said you kind of did pies.
Nah,
No.
So my mom, her ex, he's the one that taught me how to make the banana pudding. But I perfected it to what it is today. But I always wanted the banana pudding, but I don't eat the banana pudding no more.
Okay.
I ate it so much, like, I became lactose.
Oh,
So now,
shoot.
when people buy it like constantly, week by week, I'm like, bro, I need to chill.
Right.
I just know what might happen. So,
Got you.
yeah, so.
Dang. It's I don't know how you do it. It's hard not to eat it, shoot.
Yeah, nah, it is. I just kind of taste stuff and keep it going. I was like, yeah, I can't do it to myself, not today.
Right. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Just trying it out a lot, huh?
I perfected it so much, like, I just know what it is now. So I
Right.
don't have to, like, measure stuff. I'm just, boom, let's keep it going. Let's start making it. So,
Got you. Okay, period. Well, what sparked your interest really into making pudding? Yeah.
For me, it was pretty much I wanted it.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I couldn't rely on the next person to always make it for me. So I'm just sitting there thinking in my head, like, how can I make this?
Right.
Then he taught me how to make it, and I just kept going. Like, then, I don't know. It's just, like I said, for me to be selling it, I never thought it was going to be something.
Right.
I was literally just at the house, like, hey, you should sell your pudding. I'm
Yeah.
like, all right. Then,
Ain't nothing, you didn't think it was going to turn out to be like this, huh?
nah.
No.
The crazy part is, like, I know it could be bigger. It's just really,
Yes.
it's the limitation is me. I'm not as consistent as I should be, but it's going to get there.
Yeah,
I got a lot of
will.
stuff popping off. I just been putting it on the back burner right now.
No worries, and it happens to the best of us, like life happens, but you doing your shit, like
Appreciate
for real.
it. Thank you, appreciate it.
And I love how you you networking, how you are in stores and stuff like that, like little like. Not only do you go and like merit and sell, but you have them in local stores and stuff like that. How important is that to you to just like make sure that your name is being seen everywhere? Make sure that anybody could get it locally,
I mean, it's a start.
Yeah.
When you little, you eating everybody else's brands and
Right.
doing everything else for everybody else, but you don't think about it. But like when you got something going, you got to ride that wave. Because if you don't ride that wave, that shit's gonna fizzle out, and you'll be like, damn. I remember that time when I had this, the whole world was eating my banana pudding, but then it just stopped. Like,
Right.
Now it's just about making sure people say my name. People just say the G Nana. They don't say Greg. They be like G Nana. I'm all like, what's up with it? But it becomes a lot too, because I just know for me, if I'm depressed or I'm not feeling it, I'll never make it, because I don't want that energy to rub off into what I'm giving to the people.
Right.
So when I took the hiatus, that's kind of what it was. I was depressed, and I really didn't want to make it from to give to y'all. So
Right, and I feel like that's important too. Like mental health is really a serious thing
Most
too,
definitely.
and for you to be able to take that time, because energy is real,
Yeah.
and I feel that, and it's dope that you noticed that within yourself,
Right.
and that you took that time, to sit back, but you got back though. That's what matters, because a lot of
That's
people
it.
they don't come back, to what they doing. They just give up, stop, be stagnant. But
Man, it was times I wanted to.
yeah, no, for real. Yeah, exactly.
legit.
Right.
Nah,
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, you know how when you expect to be more than where you're at right now, and it's all like, 'cause I was pursuing fire for so long, like to be a firefighter, and when
Right.
things didn't go as planned, I was like, bro, I can't do nothing else, bro. I can't make no pudding, because like my whole thing with making a pudding was seeing people's reaction.
Right.
I see the people smile and they be
Yes.
like, bro, this shit hella good. Or you smile, they walk away, they turn around, they just like, bro, I can't believe this shit tastes so good.
Yes.
And it was like, I was too depressed. I didn't even care about the smiles no more. I was like, nah, I can't. My mental not right. I'm gonna just be throwing shit out there just to get money. And
Right.
it ain't really about the money. It's just about just me,
doing what you
making
love.
my brand boom and get as big as I can possibly make it.
Exactly.
So,
That's dope. That's really
tell
dope.
Martha Stewart I'm coming for her.
No, for real.
Like,
Okay?
for real.
Black man in the kitchen. No, it's
Nah.
not. I want you to speak a little bit about like fatherhood and being a father and stuff like that. And we see you bringing him around when you selling out Lake Marion and stuff like that. But how is that to you? And how is raising a black man? A little.
I mean,
boy.
it's hard, especially like just for us being men.
Yeah.
Like I got love from my mom, but it's not the love that I wanted. I thought that I should have got. You know, so I have to give everything that I didn't get. I got to put it in him.
Yes.
So, you know, I don't think a lot of people know, like, you know, we as men, we struggle with that.
Yeah.
So, you know, just, you know, as you get frustrated when you're not being heard, or you know, you trying to get something out and people like, nah, it's a butt, or it's like, I'm not hearing you. So it's like we get frustrated.
Right.
So it's like my mom, she used to do it. And I used to be like, bro, I have a valid reason why I'm saying this shit.
Right.
But it's all like, you're not trying to listen to me.
Right.
So my little boy just growing up, he just taught me so much patience. And it's all like,
it'd be like
because you know, because we're the adult, we feel like it's our way or the highway, basically.
Authoritative. Yeah.
But in the long side, it's all like he be the teacher sometimes, and I'm actually the student.
Right.
You know, and he taught me so much. Now to this day, it's like now we genuinely have conversations. You know, he thoroughly be super excited. But like I wasn't the best dad in the beginning because I didn't, especially being a single father. You know, it was more so like I'm kind of operating on like the anger from me and his mom splitting up to the point where the rage was still within me because he's there.
Right.
And I know this is what links me and his mom together.
Right.
Like, you know, still to this day for the next 18 years. So I really had to do a lot of healing, do a lot of therapy, a lot of just understanding, like, you know, as a man, you're not supposed to argue with a woman.
Right.
But I grew up a woman, so all I knew was, nah, get your shit off, Greg. You better pop your shit.
Right.
No, you gonna be right. And that's kind of just how it's always been for me until like, shit, really like last year. Like I truly had to change it. But like having him around, he's just, I don't know, like, yeah, he just changed my whole life. So everything I do, I gotta make sure I come back to him.
Yeah.
You know, in the hindsight of things.
I love that.
That's G. He's
I
the reason
love
why
that.
Gianna is around.
Yes, I love that. And that's generational wealth too. Like, you know, just we need a lot more of that, you know, just in the black community and stuff like that, you know, because it's just like we do things, but we don't think about the long term. So that's dope that you know, like
For surely we don't.
putting things in his pocket, you know, instilling stuff in him. No.
Yeah, it's
So
hard.
it all starts with us, but
Yeah.
I commend you too, because it's like, even with that, like you knew like where you came from and you wanted different, and you want him to have different too. So that's
For
dope.
surely.
You know, that's really dope.
Appreciate it.
I want to talk a lot about your clientele from DC, North Carolina, to name a few.
Yeah. Yes, I got
Out
a
of
bunch.
state. I know it feels good to get love shown from out of state and, you know, in all these places. How does that make you feel? And I'm sure it motivates you, huh? To just keep going.
I mean, especially when they be from the South, because, like, you know, people think that come to California don't think we can make food or it ain't gonna be up to par. But it's all like, you know, I'm all like, damn, really? But I mean, it feels good. You know, I just know that I have something that really can cross the nation and
Yes,
it can touch others. It's the dessert. As little as the dessert. It's kind of like when I first started, they was like, bro, that shit is crack. And I'm all like, it ain't crack though, bro. It's just made with love.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
all.
that's really what it was.
Yeah.
So, so now it's just like, you know, I truly enjoy it now. Yeah, I got a bunch of fans.
Yeah, you do. I see.
Yeah,
I love it, cause like I'm one of them too, man. Like
appreciate it.
it's so good, y'all. Y'all gotta get you some. I just can't. Like y'all don't even know the half. Just, and that's what it is too. Like I feel like you and like creating the, you know, pudding and stuff like that. I feel like food is the way to a person's heart. You know, like it says a lot, and I can see that with all of the people that you come across and stuff like that. It's just this joy and this glow that they have. You know, just when they bite into it. You know.
Yeah, I've seen a couple people cry. Well, they didn't cry, but they like start tearing up.
Tearing up.
A lot of them, they haven't had banana pudding since somebody passed in their house, you know, passed in their family. So, you know, for them to try mine and it just like, you know, it really lights something up within them. I'm all like, that's crazy. But, you know, it's just something I can kind of tip my hat on and just be like, you know, all I can do is say I genuinely appreciate everybody who support me. And just keeps me going, like, you know, so I just be happy.
And it's dope too because it's like when you said that, you know, about people kind of like tearing up and stuff like that. Were they of color?
Nah.
No. Okay.
Not all of them.
Oh, okay.
I mean, well, the majority of them, yeah, they're black. But like I have also had like, you know, 2 white people.
Yeah.
Really, that was like, bruh.
I've never had nothing like this before.
Right. They be all like, so, but you know, it's like I said, it's just different for me. My dad, he was a D-boy. I never learned that trade of how to sell drugs or how to package it in the whole nine. I could have got into it, but it wasn't my calling. So with this is how I started, like, you know, pushing weight.
Yes. Right,
you know,
literally
pushing
pudding. Yes.
So that's really just what it is nowadays. But I'll just be happy with it because I thoroughly enjoy it. I'll be slapping my music in the kitchen and just getting in there and start whipping everything. And when I'm done, I look at it, taking the pictures, like, shit, it come out beautiful. It's like my kids, and I'm just giving it to the people.
Right.
Well, let me take that back. Not my kids. But like my love.
You know what you mean, yeah.
So, yeah.
That's dope. Okay, now, are you only mobile or in cafes too, you know, like partnering with stores and stuff like that?
Currently, right now, I'm not in no stores anymore.
Okay.
But I got real exciting news for everybody.
Yes.
Can't share too much until it actually happens, but I'll be on DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats very, very soon.
Thank
and
God.
I think you guys can order it from Oakland, San Francisco, and San Jose.
Dope.
And up until 12 a.m. So,
dope. Yes.
So y'all ain't got to constantly keep meeting me and, you know, and y'all can just have it. And I'll just ask people when y'all do get it from them places, just Instagram, take a picture, be like, hey, I'm always going to support whatever the case may be, and just let me know.
Oh, my God, yes.
But it's coming soon, though, real soon.
Okay, yeah. We're going to be looking out for that because, especially 12 a.m. all day.
Right.
Oh, my God.
So,
munchies and all, right?
Exactly. So the thing is, like, I never smoked weed before in my life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ever. Like, you know, I don't know.
That's dope.
I played basketball. I had like a 42-inch vertical. So I thought, like, if I did any type of, like, drugs or anything, that it was going to mess me up.
Right, right.
As I got older, I realized you didn't have to. That wasn't the case. So,
right.
But my partners, they smoke.
Mm-hmm.
But, they be having a munchie, so y'all ain't got to call me no more. Like, Greg, come from Oakland to Hayward again. Nah, just
exactly.
DoorDash it, bruh.
Oh, that's clutch.
So,
I can't wait for that. I'm definitely going to be tapping in. Were you a little bit kind of, in starting your business, were you skeptical in a way of kind of creating pudding a little bit? Or were you just kind of just all in?
Honestly, I just kind of just went out there.
Yeah.
I mean,
step out on faith.
Yeah, I just kind of, the way I carried myself, I was already like kind of cocky and confident. Yeah. So I'm all like, hey, y'all gonna fuck with this shit regardless.
Right.
I knew my shit was really good when I went to a baby shower.
And
the pudding was the first thing going. They didn't even touch the food. They didn't touch the cake. They didn't touch nothing. They touched the banana pudding. This is before I came out with my crumble with just cookies, bananas, and the pudding, basically.
Ooh, that's how you.
Then I was like, bro, I might got something going, but again, I didn't know how to start a business. And I remember, I forgot her name, but she told me she was like, make a page with your name on it. So that's kind of like solidifying your title, your name.
Right.
Then whatever you work on after that, it'll be yours. So that's pretty much what I did. I made the name for the page like 2 years before I actually made the pudding stuff come out.
Got you.
So, but yeah, I mean, I feel like you just got to do it.
Yeah.
Like, Larry June, he one of my biggest
Inspiration.
Yeah,
He's
like,
dope.
you know, so it's all like just seeing him do his stuff, and he was like, it's all about the numbers.
Yeah, it is.
And now, you know, the merchandise, I got hella merchandise coming out too. Him and Lil Russ. So them two, like, I just really kind of like trying to stay at it on how they're pushing their stuff and just be on the same level. So.
Right. No, it's really important to push your stuff and be consistent, because if you stop, it's hard to get back on, you know, and really just being confident with what you have.
That's it.
Yeah, and I can see that too a lot with you. You know, you just going and going and going, and that's really what it is. And you know, like we need, I feel like we need more of that, because a lot of people, you know, they just put something out and just stop, you know, and just kind of just give up on themselves. You know, like how important is that to you to
Not
just
to give up?
Yeah.
I mean, that's very important, because I quit before I went to, I graduated from Merritt College in Oakland. My coach told me, he was like, you don't quit on everything in your life, so if I take you in, don't quit on me.
Right.
So ever since that day, I vowed not to quit on nothing else, and I just been trying to keep it up. So, but like if you quit, you'll never know what the outcome may be.
Exactly right.
So I try to tell people, just stick to your guns and see it through. I mean, if whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. It may not be even the path that you want, but something gonna pop off, because as long as you're making positive movement in your life, you're gonna have a positive result at the end.
Right. No,
So,
you will always. That's true. That's facts. Listen to Greg. Listen to Greg.
Yeah.
I want to talk about your merch. It's really dope.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I really love it. Show the camera. I like it. How did you come up with that?
Well, the idea, like how it's all the shirt and everything, that was all me. But I had nobody to draw it, because I'm not a drawer no more. I get that up like in the 6th grade, I believe. When Pokemon was around.
No, that's good.
But now, I went to a website called Fiva, and like all my ideas, he just put it in, and I was like, that's dope.
Yeah,
Then the last creation he sent, it was this banana, and I was like, bruh, that's clean, bruh.
Yeah, I like that.
That's kind of just what it's been. I just been rocking with him ever since then.
Dope.
But you know, like I said, I got a couple shirts coming out.
Oh yeah, I'm
so
excited. What is that? The cracker, the banana, and what's behind
this is the chessman cookie. This is the pudding. This is the heart. So y'all probably seen on y'all DMs. You know, I send the yellow and black heart.
Yeah.
But that's kind of, I got that from Larry June. Like, you know, his was the orange and black. Mine's is yellow and black. And just a bunch of vanilla wafers somewhere on here, right here. But it's just me. It's like, I'm not gonna try to add something that I don't represent. This is what I do. So I just try to keep it going.
Yeah, and it's good to be your authentic self. You know, nothing that you. A lot of people out here being something that they're not, and you know, pushing stuff that they're not authentic with. Well, that's really dope. I really like that shirt. I vibe with it a lot.
Thank you.
How would you say your mental health is right now? We like to do a mental health check on this platform and just check in, but yeah.
You're good. Nah, my mental health is good. I got good people with me. My friend Leah. I got a whole bunch of people who really support me. That's in Oakland. My brothers, Marcus. They all make sure that I'm good. For me, as long as my son happy, I'm happy. I mean,
it's good to have a support system to
tell me about it.
To you know, get you back and put you back into, you know, what you need to be and focused on and stuff like that.
Truly,
it's definitely dope.
I think like my mental health was honestly like, even when I got out of my relationship, when she broke up with me, like I was just kind of like in awe, because it came out of nowhere and I was at work, so it pissed me off.
I hate that. That is the worst.
Yeah, but
real.
It's crazy because, like, you know, I had to look at a lot of the stuff that I was doing.
Right.
Because it's really easy to kind of point the finger and be like what I wasn't doing, but I'm all like, what were you doing that made this even get to this point? And I understood everything I was doing, but I didn't know how to fix it. So again, I had to look at, I grew up with a number of women, like, you know, so.
Emotion, huh?
Yeah, so it's all like, I get too in my feelings in my head and I get emotional. It just rages out on people. So it's all like, I had to meet men that I can really talk to and just kind of like suppress that the feminine energy, I guess you could say that. And like, let me know, like, bruh, nah, you tripping, bruh.
Right.
Like, you know, ain't nobody gonna be like, okay, yeah, Greg, nah, you gotta cuss her ass out, Greg. Like, nah, you gotta, like, don't argue with her. If you love somebody, like, you feel me, you listen to them, you talk about it like two adults. You ain't gotta be all in your feelings.
No,
it's
not
just,
at all. It never works either,
at all.
So.
You just wind up just screwing yourself over at the end.
You know what? I love your authenticity and your transparency, because a lot of men out here will not speak truth on, what they've done and this, that, and the third. But that's a whole nother conversation. We're here to talk about your banana pudding. Do you know how to cook?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to, because my son, it's all like, well, one, my mom used to make the same meals every day.
Okay.
Or every other day. So when she made spaghetti, I was always hella happy, because that was my favorite one.
Yep.
So I was like, when I get older, I'm for surely making some different stuff. But now it's really about timing, though. I don't really be having the time because of work. Then I got to when I'm not working, I got to get my son.
Right.
Then I got to make sure I do something that's going to be fun for him, and I'm just not sitting in the house. So
Gotcha.
It'd be hard for me to cook, but I do cook.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Yeah.
Because I know you making pudding, it's not baking, it's not cooking. So I was just curious. Do you know how to cook?
No, I can do everything.
Okay, cool.
I feel
Period.
like it. And I just graduated from my bartending class yesterday.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Congrats.
Yeah, so
hey, man. Take a shot.
Yeah, so.
No, that's dope. Is that what you do, like, on the side?
Well, I just got into it
gotcha.
a month ago, but we had our first mixer where people came, and like, for me, it's like,
I seen that on Thursday, August 10th,
yeah,
right?
exactly, yeah. So, like, how we go to the clubs and we go to these bars and we spend all our money on liquor, and I was like, bruh, it can't be that hard.
Right.
So my friend Kanisha, she actually runs a class, and she's really good at bartending. And for me, it was all like, you challenge yourself, because it's out of my ordinary. I wouldn't be sitting there making drinks with people, but I can talk to people.
Right.
But I still have a shaky hand, so when people come to me, I might be shaking, but I'm still gonna get you. What you say? If it ain't strong, it's wrong.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's true. Yep.
Yeah, so that's kind of just what it's been lately. But it's fun though. It's another skill.
Another hustle.
Pick up,
yeah.
To make money at the end of the day.
I love that. Just stepping out of your comfort zone, and challenging yourself. Why not? I like that. That's really dope, and congratulations. Do you plan to have like your own, drinks and stuff like that?
You said drinks?
Mm-hmm. In the future.
The way I've been messing up the drinks, I've been making up new drinks. If that's the case, I've been adding shit, not putting stuff in there, but people still get fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So.
They don't. Yeah, that is the info. They don't have to know about that.
It tastes decent. Just hey, y'all gonna piss it out anyway. So.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah.
What do you like to do on your free time?
I don't like doing my free time.
Or do you make a pudding on your free time?
I really ain't got no free time. To be honest with you, it's like if I ain't got my son, I might go to like a party with my friends, or I'm trying to create a new like dessert, which I created a lot. I just don't make them. I don't make them to sell. So
you just make them for fun, huh?
Yeah, really. Gotcha. I just be trying to get better. To be honest with you, it just.
Perfecting your craft.
I don't want to stay stagnant either, just being who I am, being the same person.
Right.
So I'm either writing some stuff down, or I'm trying to figure out how to organize my life, because my life can feel like it's just a lot too much going on.
Right.
Because we don't write shit down, so I'll be in my head a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to remember this shit, remember that shit, then I gotta go over here, and I gotta pick my son up by this time. It just be chaos. So now that I'm trying to just put things down on paper and just prioritize things that's important, instead of just going with the wind nowadays.
Right. No, that's really important. What advice could you give, entrepreneurs that are trying to start a business? Like young adults, or just really anybody. Shoot.
Yeah, honestly, just believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, you believe in your product.
Right.
Because nobody else, they can't sell your product for you. So
no, they can't.
They can think whatever they want about it, but as long as you keep pushing it the way you're supposed to,
nothing else matters.
One day.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I started off with 7 people liking my post. And,
See?
you know, to even see the amount of followers I have now today, like, you know, it don't mean too much to me because I know I have that 25, 30 people who constantly support me.
Right.
So, you know, but yeah, you just got to keep going. Like, even when you feel like people ain't watching you, they watching you.
Yep, they are.
So don't worry about the numbers. The numbers are gonna come. You just got to stay consistent. No matter what you do.
And patient. No, that's facts. Cause that's facts. Cause a lot of people be worried about the numbers and you know this person they didn't like my post or they didn't see this, but you don't really know. You don't know who's watching you. You know, and what connections that you create and stuff like that. You just gotta put yourself out there and really just really believe in yourself.
And I tell people sometimes people get so excited with what you post that they don't like it.
Right.
It is not that they don't like it. It's just that they excited showing everybody, hey, like, did you see this?
Right.
Did you see that? I seen it happen before. But I just tell people the likes ain't nothing. You know, the connection, the networking, that's what mean the most to me.
Yep.
So just keep going. You know, Instagram ain't nothing but a show.
No, and it's not for real.
It's a display of how to put our stuff out on the platform.
Yes.
And, we were just actually talking about this earlier. Like, I think a lot of people get depressed off social media, and
it's not what it seems. Yeah, comparing.
So that can hurt your dreams too. Just like, but like, nah, it just don't matter. Like, if you got to change your algorithm of what you get into or who you following, you got to do that.
Right.
Like, I was seeing too much shit at one point. I'm like, bro, I don't like all this killing and smoking weed and everything that's going on in the Bay Area. It make it seem like the Bay Area is just a horrible place when it's not.
No, it's not.
So, you know, you got to filter out certain shit. That's how the only way you can keep going with social media.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
There's a lot of stuff be going on, and it's good to just have a, you know, when you get on there to have a, just a positive outlook, you know, like on there, just cause it's a lot of things going on in the world. But yeah, I had a question about you making pudding. How what's the process like, and like how long does it usually take you to make the pudding?
To prepare the pudding?
Yeah.
In total?
Mm-hmm.
I would say for me, it's like a 2-day process.
Oh, okay.
But it's only because like the pudding has to sit. I like the pudding sit until it gets as thick as it can be with the consistency part.
Okay, gotcha.
So I just make the pudding one day, then the next day I'm making the crumble.
Mm-hmm.
But then putting this shit together, that's where I get lazy at.
Okay.
I feel like I already did the hard work. I need to I don't know. I need to hire people to put this shit together. I'm moving so slow now. It was one point where I was making like 80 a day. Now I'm all like, bro, I'm only gonna make this 30 and I'm gonna sell them, bro. Like,
yeah.
I'll be like, I can't keep pushing this shit like that. But hopefully I get help soon. I was thinking about going to Home Depot and get some people down there to help me.
People be outside. They be waiting to work.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they be waiting to work. Yes.
So, you know, but it could be, the process ain't hella long, but for me it's long because I ain't quick how I used to be. I'm old. I may look like this, but I ain't.
No.
Yeah.
I know it takes a lot of we're baking. We're not baking, but just like.
Oh, I'm baking too.
You are baking?
Yeah. The stuff up top I gotta bake.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So that's a whole nother layer of time too. Got you. That's why you got to do it 2 days. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you usually? Well, I know you tried to put it on your own, but would you have like family members or like nope, just you, huh?
Sometimes it's like the strawberry stuff because I already know the pudding's gonna taste good. But
right.
The puree, the strawberry puree.
Mm-hmm.
I had one other person taste it, and I used to buy the store-bought puree and put it on, and they was like, "Bro, we really don't like that." I was like, "All right, say less."
Right.
So I started making the strawberry for a minute, but then with the puree and like I have a confetti one.
Mm-hmm.
The crumble's gonna be confetti coming out soon, so it's all like, I'll eat that, but the pudding wise, I already know the pudding. I have that down packed, so that's like mastered.
Gotcha.
So,
yep, it is. Okay. Right, you've been doing it for heck long.
So I really push it out there. Sometimes y'all they be the first ones to taste, like the peach cobbler one.
Yeah. I
tasted one peach, and then I just start putting it in the pudding. And whoever had it, they had it, and they was like, "Oh, that shit fire." I'm like, I appreciate it. But again, I can't just keep making this shit by myself.
No. Yeah.
I had a banana pudding cookie the other day. Shit was nasty as hell. And I'm like, if you could make the banana pudding, but make it as a cookie, candy.
Hey, when I try it, I'm gonna give it directly to you.
Please, please.
All right, I got you. Where'd you try it from? You ain't got to bust them out. But,
I will.
Okay.
Butter pecan cookies. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, up in Pinot. Don't eat that shit. The other cookies is good, but no.
Got you. All
Mm-mm.
right. Right, most definitely.
What so will you be adding, because I know you have the strawberry banana pudding and the regular banana pudding and stuff like that. Will you be adding any other new desserts?
I mean, I wanted to. I was trying to do cheesecake, but everybody always tell me, like, bruh, no, you just stick with banana pudding, bruh. You gonna be a millionaire, bruh.
Yeah.
Just stick with it and keep perfecting it and just do hella different flavors. You'll have your own store soon.
Right.
So what I do, like I said, everything I do is just do with a banana pudding in it. And if I can't make it, I can't make it.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'll keep trying different things, and hopefully I can link up with some of these people who have food trucks. And get on there.
Real.
But honestly, it's about getting my shit out there now. I'm not, everything gonna come when it's supposed to come. I'm not really worried about it.
It will. It will. I also wanted to talk about I had a question. Excuse me.
No,
Brain fart. Oh, as far as, getting a team together and stuff like that, eventually for yourself, how important is it to you to kind of do you want to build in-house or use, because I know you were saying use some people from Home Depot and stuff like that maybe, but would you use people that are around you and stuff like that, like family, friends, in-house?
I mean, recently I've been using people around me. But I think I only can go in-house because it's all about trusting people, about who can stick to the script of making your recipe the way it's supposed to be made, and putting it together. I'm all about, too, it's like I don't want people just throwing shit in a cup and it's all calling it banana pudding. I like how it looks. It represents me.
Right.
So if they can't make it the way I wanted to make it, then you can't be part of the team.
Right, that's true. That's true.
So,
okay. No, for real.
So.
Okay, no, that's important because it's people want to do it their own way, but it's just no, this is what I created, and if you gotta listen, and well, what's next? What's next for you?
Like I said, right now is mainly the DoorDash stuff. That's like a process. Just doing that, then coming out with my hoodies for my merch soon. I'm probably gonna make little stuff like rubber bands to wear on the wrist, make kids clothes. I don't know, I'm just kind of stepping in a whole different world with the clothes and the merchandise. I don't know, I just be thinking I be so in my head, and I'm on a high right now. I'm then about to make some shoes next.
Why not?
Why not? Once I came up with my shirts, I'm all bro, it's that easy.
Yes.
I put your idea, give it to somebody, they make it, and you put it on the shirt.
Exactly.
But now it's time to get your numbers up and people to see it. Cause I know people, they always, you post it on Instagram, they like it. Oh, I want one.
Right.
But as soon as you got it, you wearing it. Don't nobody want to buy it. Nobody want to buy it, or they're not in a rush to get it. I'm this shit ain't gonna be here forever.
Right.
Trust me.
Get it while you can.
Yeah. So, but it's just I'm just gonna keep putting more shit out there. Just whatever I can think of when I'm in traffic.
Yep.
Just make it happen.
Yep, as you should.
Yeah.
Well, I wanna very excited, and I cannot wait to what's in store for you in the future.
Yeah, the plane.
Oh, excuse me. Very excited for you and what you have got going on, and definitely y'all keep a lookout for what he has and his merch and this and the third. Could you shout out your Instagram name?
Right.
Yeah.
Instagram is GNanaPudding. Wait, time out. Take that back. It's GNana_Pudding. And it's GNANA_Pudding is PUDDING. Make sure that y'all check me out.
Yes.
And if you don't like banana pudding, I'll change your mind.
You will
Trust
when you
me.
eat his. Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
that's it. Hey, when the last time y'all tried it?
Ooh, I think maybe a year. Yep.
Last year.
Yeah.
Y'all damn near might have to try that on camera. That's
We
crazy.
will.
That's wild.
No, we will. Right when we get off of this.
Nah, yeah, you good. I tell the people to meet it. Like, you can put it in the freezer, turn it like ice cream, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, so people that kept my
Ooh.
pudding for like 2 months, and they were like, they opened it up again after the 2 months, and they were like, bro, that shit still smell fresh. And I'm all like,
Really?
but
That's good to know.
It's always about the crumble though, but
Okay.
like that's what people were saying. Go to Trader Joe's, try their banana pudding ice cream. I'm like, for what?
Right. Yeah.
Man, then
It's
somebody
not.
tried to say that shit was hella good. I'm all like, bro, stop talking to
They
me.
don't know what they doing.
Right, bruh, I'll take my business as well.
Mm-mm.
But nah, but yeah, nah, I appreciate y'all. 'Cause I've been doing this for a minute. And I've always watched some of y'all videos. What's his name? Snoozy? Nah.
Who?
Y'all just did an interview with him like I think like 2 months ago. Stussy, yeah, Stussy. Pussy.
Oh, Pussy. Yeah, Pussy Apex. Yes.
I told you I'm old.
We
so.
gonna.
But yeah, like I did an event with him as well, and I saw my pudding there, and I did really well.
Oh, I seen that too. That video.
Yeah, so,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But I just like the way y'all talk to people, and y'all can promote the local rappers or local, entrepreneurs just to get their stuff out more. And so that's why that's why I gave y'all the pudding and the shirt for free. Y'all, there's no charge. Like
It's all love.
Yeah. So.
Cause that's so good. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
But before we get up, before we get up out of here, would you like to shout out anybody?
Let me see. I want to shout out really like my family, just everybody who supported me, or everybody who bought G-Nana Pudding, making it a household Bay Area name. Like,
Right.
it's because of y'all I keep going, and my people around me, like, the people who just keep me going, my son, my mama, God, life, shit, the trees.
Yes.
I mean, like, literally everything.
Literally.
When I wake up in Oakland, like, I see it's all cloudy. I'm like, it's about to be an ugly day. Then the shit burn off, and you see the sun. I'm like, yep.
Right. Beautiful.
Now I'm moving and grooving, but like, it's just life in general. I think life is too short, and I think everybody should really be out there chasing your dreams to the best of your ability, and don't let no hatred, no evil, whatever, get in your way. So,
Right.
just all the people out there, love y'all, and I'm gonna keep going.
As you should. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
This has been another segment of Sparking Up with VANSNWEED. We got Greg outside with us, also known as G-Nana. We out.